It's Josh. I thought we'd come live for just a couple of minutes. So we just pulled into the TA, as it were.
Like 15 minutes, I feel like, at this point.
And, has it been? And they guided me in, cracked my hood, didn't come to talk to me. I feel like this is one of those situations. Okay, when I was younger, I got a surgery on my eyes, because I had a lazy eye. I still have a lazy eye, but like I had the first surgery, so they began resolving it, and then I never got the second surgery. But like when I went in, it was like the Wills Eye Institute of Philadelphia or whatever, and like they like cracked a joke about like needing to mark the eye when in reality it's both eyes or whatever. But I feel like this is like, okay, Cecil is our truck. This is our baby, okay? And I feel like with all of the miscommunications, it would be really easy for them to like not fix the right thing or not be looking at the right thing. And when you go into like, see, I'm a little spoiled from going into Prime, because when I go into Prime, they come to me and they say, okay, so this is what we have down that is a problem. This is why we're looking at your truck today. Is this correct? And I'm like, yes, queen, that is exactly correct. And so then they actually like confirm what they're supposed to be looking at or what they're whatever. With TA, I just feel like an interloper right now. The dude that was working over on this side of the truck literally like scraped one of his wrenches along the paint on the side of my truck. I'm not amused. Number one, you didn't talk to me. That feels, as the customer, that feels disrespectful, because my truck is a big deal. This is where I live. This is how I make my money. This is my company's property, and I'm protective of it, over it. And I feel like they should at least come and talk to me.
At least acknowledge you.
It's something. There's a missed opportunity for customer service here, and I understand can't talk. I understand their mechanics, and I dig that. Like, whatever.
Just wait. Don't ask me for a review, though.
I feel you. What's up, Kurt? I feel you that you're mechanics and you're not here for customer service. Like, you don't work at IKEA for a fucking reason. But at the same time, you just cracked my hood and like don't even like, and then you scrape your wrench along the side of my door. Like, what the F, bro? Nah, not feeling it. There's a missed opportunity where, you know, I feel like the mechanics at like SLC, they are every bit still a technician, a mechanic, whatever, but they still can come to my door and be like, hey, how you doing? You know, okay, this is what we're looking at. I just want to make sure we got our, you know, everything, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be looking at. And it looks like they do have something hooked up to it, like to pressure. So either every few days I'm losing an entire jug of coolant. And I feel like it's either the cap. I used to work in an oil change shop, which means I know still nothing about trucks. But some things do seem like they might apply. And for me, whenever somebody came in and they kept losing coolant, the first thing I would do was pressure test the cap and make sure that that was okay, you know? Just because that could be a thing. Like, your cap may not be holding pressure, and most of them are rated for a certain amount of pressure, and the caps fail after a while because you're taking them on, you're putting them off, or
well, now
whatever.
There's residue, too, and there wasn't before.
And yeah, there's residue all on the inside, so it's spraying somewhere, and none of the hoses seem... I feel like TA just shut me down. The stream ended, and I had to restart it, and I feel like TA knows. Like, they know that I'm talking about them. Oh no, I mean, I've had some really good service from TA in the sense of what they've fixed, but I do feel like it's definitely a thing where like you should absolutely.
So it looks like, what are they testing? The cap?
They're pressure testing the system, it looks like. So this is what we're looking at right now. That's what they're doing. So I feel like they're pressure testing the entire reservoir. Hopefully they also do the cap, because I don't know. I feel like it might have been coming out from where the cap is. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I feel like the quality of their work is good. But I still feel like, as a customer, because ultimately, like, I feel like a lot of places forget that we're truckers, but we're still people. It's still nice to be acknowledged and, like, spoken to, or whatever. And,
well, who starts working on a vehicle, trucker or not, and doesn't even, like, say anything? That's kind of weird.
It's really weird to me, and it's awkward, and it's just not my favorite. Not my favorite. It's not the end of the world. Like, cry me a fucking river. Like, for real, it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, it's uncool, in my opinion. And they still haven't said anything to me. I'm like, are they even going to tell me what they fixed when they fix it? I don't know. And I feel like a lot of places do tend to treat us differently because we're just truckers. But I feel like we're people too. You know what I mean? It would be nice if... So when I go into a shipper or receiver, I view them as our customers. But I also feel like I'm still a person. And so it's nice when they are respectful, and kind and courteous. That's nice. But in this instance, I am absolutely the customer. So there should absolutely... I don't expect you to shine my boots. In fact, they're just construction boots. I don't think they would shine. But I don't expect you to shine my shoes. But, hey, how you doing? Looks like we're looking at your coolant res today. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate your service. I appreciate you looking at my truck, you know. Missed opportunity, TA. That's just my opinion. So, yeah.
Rude.
So, Kurt just said, how do I just show it? There we go. Kurt said, I know I had a couple of coolant lines rupture and give me slow but consistent leaks. I did not know that was a thing that could happen. I thought if it's a line that it's going to blow. I don't know.
They said that it could be a leak in the lines, didn't they? When you talked to it. Alright?
Yeah, but like normally, like there's no residue on the lines. It looks like it's all above. I don't know. I'm, again, not a mechanic, and, you know, so I appreciate that they are. He said, TA is not my favorite shop either, but I stay on top the mechanics and follow their asses around the truck. There are signs that say we're not allowed to walk around. In fact, I want to go get some Burger King, but there are signs posted that I'm supposed to stay my ass in the truck.
No, it says that you can't stay in the shop, so I think they would let you walk out.
You think?
Yeah, that guy is standing there. He's been standing there for 20 minutes.
What guy?
Okay, well, there was a guy in your rearview mirror who was just standing there.
I thought that was one of the techs.
I don't think so.
Technically, yes, but F those signs. Right on, right on. I just want to go get some food. I'm hungry. I would like some Burger King fries, a Whopper with some cheese, hold the pickles and the onions, and I would like a chocolate shake. Yes. And maybe some chicken fries. You love chicken fries. Don't hate.
I know, but I don't like their honey mustard.
What?
I didn't think it was...
Oh, yeah, it wasn't good. Do we still have honey mustard from the place we ate at last night? Yes, queen.
If you're with Jim Palmer or I don't know, their phones are down.
What?
Their phones are down right now.
Who?
I guess Jim Palmer.
How do you know this?
Because they just sent us a message.
How do you know? I didn't get a message. Where? Uh-oh,
sure
Kurt's gonna be mad if the Qualcomm goes
I know,
off.
I was like, is the volume down?
No, I don't change the volume because one time I turned it down and it got stuck. And then she wouldn't talk. I was like, bitch, say something.
Oh, yeah, it's, Joe sent you the message.
Joe sent me a message?
Well, sent the fleet, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Good afternoon, phones are down right now, and the Qualcomm is acting up as well. If you need me, my cell is blah, 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 and my email is blah, blah, blah. Hopefully this will be resolved soon. Thank you and have a great day.
I'm gonna text him, Joe. What you doing?
What would you get from Burger King, Joe?
Joe, I'm about to go to Burger King. What should I get? What should I get, Joe? And, like, they're standing right at the front corner of the truck, talking to each other and having a grand old time, not saying shit to me. Oh, walking past my door, still not looking up or saying anything. Missed opportunity, TA. Missed opportunity. And I figure, okay, so there's a little bit of complacency in the business because TA knows that they have a certain cornerstone. Because, especially when they see a primey or a palmy, I feel like they know, like, oh, we got you. You gotta come here, fool. That's true, but my ass will write a letter. True? My ass will write a letter to tell your CEO that y'all don't speak to your customers and it's rude. I'm not gonna write a letter.
I'll call customer service.
She will. God. She called TA. No, she called Pilot.
Yeah, and they took their shit down, didn't they? Tell them the story.
She single-handedly got Pilot's live fucking
parking feature.
Live parking feature shut down. No, you tell them what you did. I'm not about that life. You tell them what you did.
We were in California.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows there's no parking in California. It's really hard to park in California.
Bruh,
right?
There is no parking in California.
Right, there's no parking. So, like, we were using Trucker Path and we were using, I was on the My Pilot app and they have a live parking feature. They did.
Mm-hmm. They did.
It's supposed to update as soon as you click on it or whatever, right? And tell you how many spots are available. So, one of them, the first one we went to, said it had 31 spots.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they probably wouldn't have 31 spots, but I assumed they'd at least have something, you know? So,
spoiler alert, nope.
So, we get there. There's trucks parked all along the street. There's trucks parked in every parking space. There is one reserve spot, but it is basically blocked in because the Swift doesn't know how to park, so they were, like, parked crooked, and so we wouldn't have been able to get in the one reserve spot. And then there was trucks blocking the entire exit. Like, if there was an emergency, people would have died because they wouldn't be able to get out their damn...
Literally, I barely got out. I thought I was going to have to foghorn somebody's ass.
Yeah, it was bad.
I will foghorn. I'm not going to get out and knock on your truck. I'm going to lay on my horn and you going to move. So something's going to happen.
I called and told them about that.
That's not because I'm lazy. That's because of safety. I'm not going to bang on someone's door and have them bust off at the mouth at me. Mm-mm.
I called and told them about that. They were really nice.
She went, look.
So we go to the next place that says they have spots. And guess what? No spots. Excuse me, bitch. We ended up on the side of the road. What is it called? Sitting duck? That's what we were doing.
We did not sit duck. We went to a rest area.
But we ended up being on the, like, on-ramp part.
No, we went through the rest area. There was no parking. But when we got to the end, there was, off to the right-hand side, there was a really wide shoulder, and it was firm ground.
Well, I didn't mean we were, like, on, you know.
No,
whatever.
Ellie will kill me.
Okay, anyway, so then...
I do not sit duck.
I tweeted them, I emailed them, and I called them, and the next... Oh, because the other thing was...
She did. She tweeted them.
It's supposed to update in real time. Well, I went back 15 minutes after we had stopped for the night at this rest area, and it still said that they both had spots. It still said they had 31 spots, in fact, when I had already called them and talked to someone and told them that was not accurate. So, I tweeted them, I emailed them, whatever, and I went and looked the next day, and was it the next day? I don't know. It was a couple days later.
It was the next day that you were like, it don't work no more.
Yeah, and they don't have a live parking feature. They just tell you how many spots they have at that location, but there's no more live parking feature. So, at least when I looked.
So in the...
I'm taking down the man, yo.
Single-handedly. So, in the high school that is the interwebs, I feel like Twitter is the equivalent of one of two things. Either putting a note on somebody's locker and, like, taping it open so that everybody can read it, or passing a note and the teacher ganks it from you because he saw you passing it and then he reads it in front of the whole class. So I feel like...
Can I just defend myself? You shouldn't have a feature like that for truckers to use if it's not accurate, because truckers are obviously looking for parking, and especially in California, if it's not accurate, like, you're obviously at the end of your shift, you're obviously looking for somewhere to park. So if your shit's not accurate, like 30 spots not accurate, not like just, oh, it says there's one available and there's nothing available. Like, what the fuck good is that doing me? Don't put shit out there if it doesn't work.
Kurt just said, rolling on the floor, laughing my fucking ass off. Go get him.
It's true, though.
So I just wish you had feelings and opinions, babe. I just wish you could articulate your feels.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong at all. It's just hilarious the way you're saying it. We have feelings on this truck.
We do have feelings on this truck.
The pug has feelings. He's feeling some kind of way. I don't know if y'all can see him. Can y'all see him? He's pissed. Alright, let's see. I can put this up here and then I can sit back a little. Okay.
My stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts because your little ass is hungry. Because you couldn't get the inverter to work for the microwave and now you're mad. Say hi. Say hi.
You're not wrong.
You want to say hi? You want chicky fries? You want chicky fries? You want chicken?
Chicky?
He's like, don't toy with my pug motions. Okay.
We do not have good internet in here, so I don't know how you're filming a video.
I don't know. There's a pug, though.
I was actually pretty happy when I saw that there was no more live parking feature. I'm a terrible person.
She's crazy, y'all.
I'm actually looking right now to see if it's back.
Maybe they'll fix it, though. I mean...
I hope they do fix it.
That's how shit typically gets fixed. The bee's knees, what's up? She said, hey guys, hope you are well. We are.
We're just ranting over
here.
We're
just ranting. It was originally a TA rant, but now it's turned into...
a Pilot Flying J rant.
Pilot Flying J TA. We just hate... Fuck everybody for always and ever.
We don't, though. Usually.
We don't hate people usually, honestly. But our gripes are typically pretty valid.
Look, show them. It used to, like... So where it says 100 spots, now it just says total number of spots.
It's...
But it used to say, like, this is how many is available.
Wait a minute. Where's the... Oh, there.
There you go. Haha, took down the man.
Yeah. So, I don't know how to say your username, X, but I saw that you asked that. This is a question that it's kind of hard to answer because every week is going to be different. Like, this week we're in for repairs, not only for the truck, but the APU.
Yeah, but we have good mileage this week.
Even with that, even with sitting for a good amount of time, we've gotten about 2,100 miles this week.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. And, like, we have until 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow to get more miles in. But...
Oh, yeah, today's Monday.
But, the thing with that is the load has to be completed. So sometimes you will find yourself having 1,500 miles in 1 week because the way that the load ends is fucked. And then, so, I mean, basically, like, after that, the next week you'll have those extra miles on that paycheck. But on average, I mean, would you say, like, 2,500 is still a good average?
Yeah.
I would say 2,500 is still a good average. Now, here's the deal. I'm slow. So you might see drivers like Kurt and Ellie that are on their grind and on their hustle and don't have as much going on the truck as I do. They might average more miles because they're just faster. You know, I'm still working on being faster, getting my 11 done closer to 11 instead of having a bunch of stops. I pee a lot. And even though we have a restroom on the truck, I still pee a lot because I drink a lot of water. I'll drink easily, like, this has Mio in it for caffeine because I've been having a headache and my sinuses or whatever. Anyway, but I drink a lot of water. And so it's not uncommon for me to drink like 6, maybe 7 of these a day. And number one, I'm sweating a lot because whatever, like testosterone, being on hormones. So I'm stopping, but I can usually get a bathroom break done in like 6 minutes. Real quick. Boom, 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 go. And so, I mean, you figure, but even, 6 minutes counts into your clock. And so it's all about trying to maximize your clock and save an hour for parking, which is what Leah and Ellie have both taught me, and it seems like a good, thing. I came to Real trying them out, and I'm used to running minimum 3,000 miles a week. Here I haven't gotten that. I've only been running between 22 and 28, which is not making me a good paycheck. I mean, it depends on where you are, what freight is available. I don't know much about Real, except I've heard that they're an okay company. It also depends on your relationship with your dispatcher. I have said this before, and I'll say it again. Don't piss your dispatcher off. I've been lucky with Jim Palmer. With Eric, and now the dispatcher that I have now, he keeps me moving. But in business, they say there's 3 points. There's speed, cost, and quality. You supposedly can't have all 3. And I believe this relates to dispatchers as well. You might have a dispatcher that gets you those miles, but you might have to get repowered often because they're getting you rolling, but they're not looking at the big picture. They're seeing the trees and not the forest. And, but they might, it depends on your dispatcher for a great deal, because their job is to get you loads that you can do, get you miles, keep you rolling, and, but there's a lot of stuff that they're responsible for. And not even just for you, but for a vast majority of trucks. And I honestly feel like there's also a lot of factors that come down to you as a driver, and then where you are in the country, how is the weather.
But 2,800 miles from 3,000, that's not really that bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting a minimum of 3,000, I'm wondering how that works. Me and my dispatcher are pretty cool. He keeps me moving, but it's the sitting. Nothing but live loads and live unloads, which add up, and that messes with your 70.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It almost sounds like maybe you might be good for a regional type setup. But on the regional side, with many companies, you end up having to do your own unloading. And that can be a safety concern. I personally, I've heard things even with my company that if you go regional, you might be doing a lot of unloading, and physically, I don't want to be doing that. I've just heard some stuff.
All dropping hooks, so we need to see.
Ellie also hasn't done it, so I don't know. But I've spoken to drivers who do regional and have said that unloading is a thing. Oh no, he's not coming to me. He's just finishing his burger. Still hasn't spoken to me. That's cool. It's cool, bro. It's cool. So, I mean, and Ellie might be right, but I've spoken to a couple of drivers who they have to do their own unloading, and I'm not about that life. So yeah. Dropping hooks is where it's at. That's totally true, but there's only so much freight. So, here's the deal. So, I almost feel like maybe you should think about like Walmart or something like that. Now, I don't know if you're owner op or if you're in a fleece situation. Hopefully not a fleece. Hopefully you're an owner op. I don't know. But if your company, you might want to think about Walmart, because once you get into Walmart, if you have a really good history or whatever, they do a lot of drop and hooks. And yeah, Walmart drivers have a reputation for being snotty, but company 3 years experience. Why don't you look into Walmart, Sam's Club? They get the miles in, and they're mostly dropping hooks. And the Walmart trucks get So one thing that I recently learned, at most Walmarts, you may see Walmart trucks parked there, and the store doesn't allow other companies to park there. But for Walmart and Sam's Club trucks, they're allowed to park in most Walmarts unless there's a local city ordinance that disallows it. So, yeah, and that's something I just found out about, and I thought it was really interesting.
If we ever tried to drive for Walmart, Caitlin would disown you.
No, it's not even that. I don't think they allow the pets that we have. I think they might at most allow a rider and a pet, but not two.
Oh.
So, I mean, but if you're just a solo company driver, not just, but meaning you don't have all of this going on, you could probably move over to Walmart, potentially. And I've heard really good things about, like, it's mostly drop and hook. And, I mean, obviously do your own research, because I'm just going based on what I've been told. But also the benefits of being a Walmart driver are any Walmart you can pretty much park at unless there's a local ordinance. I started with Swift on their Walmart and Amazon. I was running 3,000 to 3,500 miles a week, drop and hook coast to coast, but decided to look for better pay. Well, that's the thing. I personally had an experience with a Swift driver who didn't even know how to pre-trip. And I don't, so yeah, I'll jokingly like look at Swift or whatever. Honestly, I feel like Swift gets a bad rep because they're so big that you see more of their errors, because the scope is, there's so many more trucks. So of course there's going to be infinitely more errors because they have a bigger fleet.
Do you?
I don't necessarily trust it also because Swift, from what I've been told by a Swift driver, they make less, they put less into training, and so a lot of times there's a problem with their truck and they don't even know it because they're not pre-tripping. And although it's down to the driver's responsibility to make sure that your vehicle is roadworthy and road safe, if you haven't been taught and it's not a company initiative and it's not like a priority, let's be honest, a lot of people aren't going to do it, because not everybody rolls with their family on their truck. But so I mean, I feel like they pay less because there are some trade-offs there, and I feel like maybe if Swift potentially stepped up their requirements game, they might have some better like some less issues at times. So, but yeah, but I did hear good things about Real. That's how I think. Is it Real? I know it's not Roll. I know, like, they on one of their ads,
that's who you're talking about.
ROEHL, but it's like pronounced Rail or Real. I think it's Real, but I'm not positive. You would know, so maybe you can let us know. But yeah, the average with Palmer, what's up, Ghosty? With Palmer, your average is going to really depend on how hard you hustle, how good your interaction with your dispatcher is, and whatever freight is available in your area, and then your quality of your truck. Like, if it needs a lot of repairs, you're going to be sitting sometimes, and that's just a part of it. But from what I understand, if you're spending a day sitting, they're supposed to, compensate you. It's not going to be the same as if you were driving, but you can request downtime pay, from what my trainer told me. And I think maybe Ellie said that too. I can't remember. But I'm still working on getting faster. Z. Oh, I thought it was X. Z. I'm sorry. Z said, Roll is a good company. Real. Damn it. What did I just do? What? Why are you changing colors and being weird?
Whoa.
I don't even know what I just...
Did you put on the strobe light feature? Yeah, you did. You put on
normal.
a filter.
Please make it stop. Nope. Okay. Stop it. Go away. Nope. Damn it. There we go. Real is a good company. They're really good on safety, and if you don't feel safe, they won't push you to run in bad areas. I just don't like the whole setting getting unloaded and loaded. Yeah, that was trippy. Chris was sick in the hospital a few days ago. Wow, that was trippy. LOL. Sorry about Chris. I hope he's okay.
What the fuck? Did you know that the ladies of Teen Mom OG, like the first season ones, make $25,000 each per episode? Shit, I should have got knocked up when I was 16. The baby daddies also made $25,000.
Peeps, help. Did you hear what she just fucking said to me? You should have gotten knocked up when you were 16? For $25,000?
An episode. How many episodes are there per season?
Oh, well, that's better then, isn't it?
And
Katie said poke. Hi, Katie. I feel like unless
Chelsea makes $250,000 per season.
And she still relies on Daddy to pay for her rent sometimes. So, sorry, Chelsea.
They have a house now. Her and her husband.
I'm sure they do. Now that she got out of Daddy's wallet. Sorry, she had a weird relationship with her father.
Okay, whatever.
They had some weird interactions. Anyway. But yeah, so, I mean, I feel like loading and unloading is a part of the trucking thing, and I'm kind of just used to it because I was expecting it, because it's a part of the breakdown of the job. The sitting is a part of it, and honestly, for me, I never expected high percentage of drop and hook. I never expected that. I kind of knew, what I was getting into in that respect, in that aspect. And, it's just, I feel like there are certain, like opportunities where you could get really lucky and you can find an opportunity like Walmart where it's mostly drop and hook, or like a regional route where it's mostly drop and hook and the clients don't care when you get there. That is some of the regional, from what I've heard, some of the regional routes that they just don't care. They're like, well, drop it, whatever, we'll unload it, whatever, it's fine. But most of freight is kind of like needing their freight as soon as possible and then hurry up and wait. And then the rest of it just comes down to, I feel like, expectation versus reality. Is he seriously smoking a cigarette in the back of this garage? Rude. They still haven't spoken to me.
The thing is still just sitting there.
Uh-huh. Still sitting there. I don't know, peeps. But if it is a thing where I can walk out of here, I'm probably going to go over to Burger King and get some food.
If you are, I'm going to hide because I don't want them to talk to me.
Well, what are they going to say? They haven't bothered talking to us yet.
True.
Like, all of a sudden, now they've got to talk to me. It's because my ass went to Burger King. Psst, I'll be back. You can talk to me when I get back. Since you didn't bother talking to me before. Rude. Now there's another one standing
okay.
up. Are they all just standing behind my truck smoking?
People, I need to talk to you. Oh. Like, don't, whatever. Okay. I was a nanny for this family, and this little girl, when I took care of her, was like 3. And her mom just posted a picture of her driving a car, and it makes me feel really, really freaking old. Like, how is she driving a fucking car? Like, oh my god.
Welcome to adulthood, Grandma.
I remember when she was in diapers. Literally, she would not even... She was 3 and still... Yeah, 3. God damn, you need to get on your shit at that age, but still. Crazy.
And by you need to get on your shit at that age, I'm assuming you mean shit in the toilet?
Yeah.
So, a funny story about me. This is a...
Do we want to hear this?
This is a nugget, literally. When I was little, my mother obtained a musical potty for me.
That's awesome.
But it didn't. No. No, you will not fuck up my story. Shut up. Shut up. This is my story. You will not tell it.
It played when you peed.
Shut up. Babe, I'm going to get mad.
Okay,
I'm going to get mad.
I'm being quiet, I swear.
When you peed, it would make music. When you pooped, it did not. So once upon a time, little baby Josh decided to get up off the toilet and shit on the carpet because I was mad because it wouldn't make music when I went poopsie in the potty.
Gross.
I'm just saying. Once upon a time, I was a sarcastic motherfucker.
How old were you?
Little. Like,
Oh my
I
God.
potty trained pretty fast, I feel like.
Someone just commented on whatever you just said. Who commented?
Catherine Darden. That's M's mom. Minette.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, how are you? Katie said, once upon a time.
Seriously.
Thanks for that. That was dope. Yeah, so I decided I wasn't gonna go in the potty. I was mad. I was like, I feel like they should have went with M&M's because I love chocolate. So I feel like...
Yeah, but you pee on them and then, like, they're messed up.
Dude, I'm not talking about target practice. I'm talking about you went on the potty, here's an M&M, fat kid. Like...
Oh.
That would have worked.
Duncan learned with Cheerios.
Who?
Duncan. Target practice, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that makes sense.
Literally my life.
It's not gonna show. Not gonna show at all.
You have to read what it says.
Okay.
They could see the picture, I think.
When Bay wakes up and you say, let's go get something to eat, and she all like, "Ee," can kind of see. It's basically she hungry, so we about to go get some food. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing with my truck. They still haven't said anything. TA, step up your customer service game just a little bit. At least speak to me when I come in.
Hey, maybe I'll get on Twitter.
She'll shut the TA down.
Oh, shit.
What? What?
Oh. I guess this was like 3 days ago, but did you know there was shots fired at Central Michigan University and 2 people were confirmed shot? The
No.
gunman was on the loose.
Can we just stop with the school shootings, please, people? Tell your parents to watch you. And I'm not talking about the children. I'm sorry, but, like, anybody that takes a gun into a school situation, that's not the gun's fault. Guns are neutral, much like money. It's what you do with it, okay? Guns are not the devil. Some of the people are the devil. This has been your PSA for today. Any thoughts?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Alright, we're about to go get some food. Well, I am. She's gonna hide in the back because she's afraid that they'll suddenly develop an interest in interacting with their customers. They won't. Not likely. Unless they come up and yell at me for getting out of the truck, in which case I'll be like, oh, hi! I didn't realize. I didn't know. Oh, you do know how to speak to your customers. Okay. That's fabulous. That's great. Let's do that. Anyway, Commerce City. Katie, stop sending me food emojis. I'm hungry. I actually got hangry earlier.
Oh my god. For the girl who commented on one of our videos, I think her name was Lupe. She lives in San Bernardino. You're awesome.
Why? Because she lives in San Bernardino?
Yeah, that's close to, you know, my hood.
You ain't from the hood.
I didn't say the hood. I just meant my hood, like as in neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Stupid.
Did you just call me stupid?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not getting you food. Call me stupid. Go get your own food.
Rude. Did Heather and Jason write this article?
Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Agreed.
Oh no, it's from this other person. You made that look like you wrote that article.
What?
Stupid.
Stop calling people stupid.
Stupid. It's my word. I'm hungry. Did she at least send you good emojis?
She sent that, like, shocked face with a question mark. And Ghosty just had Popeyes. There's a Popeyes here, but I prefer Burger King. Because, as Maggie says, I'm a basic bitch. I don't give a fuck. I like Burger King. Burger King is delicious. Yes, you did.
Not recently.
Yes, you did. Oh my God. Literally moments ago when I was like, I'm going to get a Whopper, and you were like, basic.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
The Whopper is classic. Right, Marv? No? Come here. Come here. 1, 2, 3. Oh God. Marv, why are you barking? They can't even see you. Their customers are invisible. Marv, do you want to say hi to Aunt Katie? Aunt Katie?
My Aunt Katie?
Aunt Katie? Where's Aunt Katie? Oh, are you barking at him? You gonna let him know? Look at the eyes. He's like, I'll cut you.
Are you holding his face? Hug abuse.
No, it's not. He's literally, I'm literally just resting my fingers against his face. He looks like, girl, I can't even believe I am verklempt.
Okay, so much love. Peep out.
Much love, peep out. She just wants me to go get her food, but I'm not going to because she called me stupid.
Stupid.
Stop calling me stupid. Marvin, I can't hit the button. No. Marvin. Okay. Okay, well. All right, well. Okay, yes.